Item Number, SCP-2336. Object Class, Euclid Keter. Special Containment Procedures. The Foundation maintains a network of observation satellites to monitor and report the emergence of any Howard Strauss gateways that are formed other than through normal Foundation activities. If such a gateway is formed, Mobile Task Force Tau-16 is to be dispatched. Consult Document 2336N for details of engagement protocol for the Type I and Type II entities that typically arrive through such a gateway. Note: see Supplemental Containment Procedures in Addendum 1 below. Description: SCP-2336 is a sequence of phonemes, not known to correspond to any meaning in any living or known extinct language. Document 2336A contains a representation of SCP-2336 in the International Phonetic Alphabet. The vocal articulation of this phoneme sequence by a human subject has been experimentally demonstrated to result in the formation of a Howard Strauss Gateway 1, normally having a duration of 2 to 11 seconds. The formation of such a gateway frequently results in the arrival of a Type I or Type II Targaryen entity, designated an instance of SCP-2336A. Although instances of SCP-2336A are frequently hostile, through trial and error the Foundation has developed a reliable protocol for containing them, communicating with them, documenting their characteristics, and, most recently, controlling them and applying their capabilities toward research purposes and other useful activities. Point to an excerpt of the containment and processing log for instances of SCP-2336A follows. Designation: Description: Application. SCP-2336A1 non-sapient hexapod, mass approximate 1,800 kilograms. Emits slime composed of high concentrations of sulfur and phosphorus. Milk for chemical compounds for research and industrial use. SCP-2336A8 non-sapient tetrapod with body plan superficially resembling a rhinoceros. Mass approximate 1,200 kilograms. Body temperature in excess of 260 degrees Celsius. Breathes fire. Powers turbine to supply electricity to Site-38. SCP-2336A72 sapient. Invisible, body plan assumed to be bipedal and winged. Capable of communicating in Classical Arabic. During interviews, claims to be composed of smokeless flame of fire. Capable of levitating. Containment chamber integrated into elevator at Site-32 to economize energy use. SCP-2336A210 sapient BIP. Reddish hide. Used as gas filter in modified Maxwell engine to overcome thermodynamics. SCP-2336A322 sapient BIP. Iridescent hide. Consciousness imprinted into Laplace processor for computational purposes. SCP-2336A416 semi-sapient with irregular body plan. Capable of summoning an apparently unlimited supply of live, non-anomalous muscadomes tica from unknown source. Flies crushed and processed for use as fertilizer and for other industrial purposes. SCP-2336A666 sapient BIP. Interviews indicate that SCP-2336A666 occupies a position of authority in the society accessed by means of the gateway. After negotiation, exchanged for recovery of personnel who had been lost during a containment breach of SCP-1844. Addendum 1, further research indicates that under certain conditions, a vocal articulation of SCP-2336 is likely to result in a much larger Howard Strauss gateway, thereby presenting a risk that a much larger Targaryen entity, possibly one or more Type 8 entities, could manifest. Analysis indicates that 3 exacerbating factors are: proximity of the human subject to .N, .E, at the time that SCP-2336 is articulated, that location is designated as Location K. Whether the human subject is a member of Y-chromosomal haplogroup. Astronomical conditions specified in Appendix 2336S. The manifestation of even one Type 8 entity would presumably constitute a Category 7, XK, eschatologic condition. To mitigate risk, supplemental containment procedures have been adopted in order to lessen the risk that SCP-2336 could be articulated under conditions when one or more of the risk factors are present. Access to Location K has been restricted by placing a landfill at the site. The Foundation has developed a teratogen and introduced it to the water supply in the geographic area where most of the population of haplogroup resides, for the purpose of causing individuals born in that area to have congenital anatomical defects which render them physically unable to vocalize the phonemes. Proposals to address astronomical conditions are under consideration.